it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. Today I have got another little treat box for you. Just need a little bit of help to come out. There we go. And it's just a little slider with 2 Ferrero Rocher in. Now this one I have made in the amazing Noble Peacock papers, which, let me get to my catalogue, you will find these on, they start on page 24, so it's the Noble Peacock suite. So you've got the Noble Peacock Designer Series paper and the matching foil sheets. They are stunning, and I mean stunning. Look at this foil. So we've got the pattern, foil, more pattern with foiling, obviously, more foiling, and look at those. So we've got Old Olive, I want to say Blackberry Bushel, but it may not be. Let me find it in, so page 167. It's Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, and Pretty Peacock. So yeah, so this is Pretty Peacock. No, this is Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock. So the peacock is this tealy colour. So this is Peacock, and it's just stunning. Really, really pretty. The paper, the Designer Series paper, which is card, really, it's foil. It's one-sided, so it's single-sided, it's white on the other side. You get 4 sheets of each of the 3 designs, and it's just £13. I mean, it's a bargain. And the foil, the straight foil sheets without the pattern, you get 2 of each of the colours, and it's only £9.25, which again is a bargain. So I've made the first one in those colours, and I've used some of the rhinestones from the suite, which are gorgeous. But just to change things up, I'm going to use a different suite, and I'm going for the Silhouette suite this time, which is, let me find it. I had it just now. I did. See a Silhouette. There we are. So that is on page 132. And I know I've said it before, but I think of this paper as being perfect if you don't like the mess of the sprinkles, because that's the kind of look you're getting. You're getting that flow of the crystals with the resist. It looks like you've got a resist paper. It is gorgeous. And I'm using Night of Navy and Pacific Point as my 2 blues. So you just need 1 piece of card, and this is cut at 4.5 by 6. As ever, do not worry. I have got all of the dimensions on my website, and it's linked immediately below, so you don't need to worry about it. So we've got our 4.5 by 6, and I'm just going to score it at 1.5 inches on each side. So it's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. So the box will end up 3 by 1.5 inches. That's all the scoring that we need to do. And then just grab my bone folder and burnish my score lines. And then grab a pair of snips, and I'm going to flap these around this way because they'll fit better. So we're going to cut into the rectangle, so straight into the rectangle, and then wedge out into the square, and do that again. So cut straight into the rectangle, and then wedge the square. And wedge that again. So wedge and straight, wedge and straight, and wedge and wedge. So there we go. So that is our base, and for once I'm going to use tear and tape just because I can. So I just need a few pieces of this. Just trying to find the end. I like to have one piece that is straight against the score line. I'll have to tuck that one in, and then I'll place another one that is on the flap. But before I do my flaps, I just want to check whether they're going to overlap. They are going to have the potential to overlap, which is not a good look. So I'm just going to trim a tiny piece. It's going to be about 1/4 of an inch off each end before going in with just a second piece. And this is a sort of an arbitrary, an arbitrary length, just so that there's something to hold that other piece of the flap in place. It's not needed for the construction of the box as such, it's just for neatness. So I do find that it's easier to get the backing off if you make sure that it's well pressed down, so that the side that is sticking to the base of the card is actually sticking to the base of the card. And then you can come in with your, take your pick. I'm just going to make sure I tuck that end in before I forget, but just come in and take all of the backings off. See, I thought this would be quicker than using some liquid adhesive, and it's not necessarily so, but never mind, it'll be fine. It gives me time just to remind you about bonus days and extra, which is the joining offer. So do remember to go and have a look at that over on my website. All the information's there. There's a link to my online store beneath the description, in the description bar. So when you need to order anything, you can just pop over there. So just line those cut edges against the corners to form your box. And this is where you have to make sure that you don't let the last flap stick to the box before you want it to. So there is our little box. Let's grab some Ferrero Rocher. Other chocolates are available, other sweeties are available, but they sit in there very nicely. However, I'm going to now use a retired item. I'm sorry, but there you go. A hole punch is what's needed, and I'm just going to punch that as near to the centre of that end as I can get it. That's not bad. And I've got a piece of the denim ribbon, which I think is from the same suite. Let me just check that for you. See a silhouette, where are you? There we are. Oh no, it's not, it's the crushed curry that's in that suite. But I want the blue theme to continue. So I've got a loop of ribbon. The amount you'll need will depend on the ribbon you use, because what you've got to do is tie a knot, just a single knot in it, because that's going to act as your pull. And then just trim the ends off, and then from the inside you want to feed that through the hole you've just pierce. Now you do not want, obviously, a large hole, because otherwise that knot will just pull straight through, which is why I've used the 1/8 circle punch and dropped my Ferrero Rocher in at the wrong angle. There we go. Right, so for the wrapper, this is just a bit longer. So to wrap round, I'm going to take those out for the moment, you just need to gently form it round your box. And last edge, turn it upside down. It's much easier if you've got a solid edge. And the last edge. And then you can come back and do proper creases once you've got them kind of where you need them. So one. I would suggest scoring, but because you're wrapping around the outside of something, it's going to be, the outside is going to be bigger than the thing you're wrapping round the outside of, if that makes sense. So it is much better to wrap round and then fold in. There we go. And then we'll pop a piece of tear and tape on that long edge. And just take that off. Pop our sweets back in, and I'm going to put this on the wrong way up to begin with, just because it's easier to form it that way. And then just pop that on, and then we can pull this out, turn it over, and slide it back in. So that's our nice little wrap. And then for the thanks, I've already die cut the thanks from the no, it's not from the Well Said. Sorry, it is from Well Said, as opposed to A Wish for Everything. Ooh, I've just realised I made a boo-boo in an earlier video, which I will have to correct. I got something very confused, so I'll be making sure I put that in my blog. Anyway, so this is from the Well Said set. So the dies are well written. So this is not a bundle these days, because it was in the previous catalogue, and as you know, bundles don't carry over. I've got the Storytime label punch and some Night of Navy, and I'm just going to punch that out. And I've used, because I've still got some in stock, the multi-purpose, sorry, yes, multi-purpose adhesive sheet. But you could use double-sided tape on the back of your card and then die cut. You could use my little sponge trick with glue, would also work well. And then I'm just going to finish that off with some rhinestones. I don't think I'll use those. I think I'll just use straightforward rhinestones. I haven't lost my take my pick, it's there. If you're going to then use the sticky end, please remember to put this back on before you pierce yourself. So I think we'll use these as a bit of sparkle. And the third one, pop there. I do like my threes, as you know. And then just pop some dimensionals, which I've buried under my instructions. 1, 2, 3 on the back. Pop this, whoops, on top of our little box, and just to make sure that's well stuck. And that is our second little box. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Give it a try. It's a great way of using just a small amount of designer series paper, and not a huge amount of card either. I mean, just a piece that is 6 by 4.5. It's a great way. I mean, you can easily get 2 out of a sheet of A4 or US letter paper. And of course, you're going to get masses of wraps out of a piece of designer series paper. So thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe, then there's a subscription button in the bottom right hand corner. If you need any of the products and you're in the UK, there's a link to my online store. And if you are in the UK, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, and you would like to join my team of sparkling sunflowers, do hop over to my website and make the most of the extra offer, where you get, I kid you not, for €129 or £99, €207 or £155 worth of products of your choice. We don't tell you what to put in your starter kit, you choose, and then the following month you'll get a voucher for either €12 or £8. It's a fantastic joining offer. So I look forward to welcoming you to my team of sparkling sunflowers very soon. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!